tad bit. Let me put you all down like so. 'Cause I gotta get some audio recording and stuff ready. Okay, we live there on YouTube. Yes, YouTube, y'all are getting behind the scenes look of my podcast. I will play some music, but then get copyright, then the copyright thing and all that. I ain't got time for the copyright thing. So I'll find some uncopyrighted music. I am going to talk. So then we'll get to the audio part, people. And y'all, everybody, welcome. Forgotten this look. I've been talking. Welcome YouTube. I'm on Instagram. All my all my links will be in the description of Instagram. All that. I know they're like, well, no, take that back. So they do like music. I had a before I had to cut down the description, which I was playing by to cut down the script. I had the description to Epidemic Music. Epidemic Music is a licensed music company where they had lots of music bikes to use it all the time, which Epidemic was cheap. I ain't gonna lie, Epidemic was a cheap company, a great company because they had lots of music. Because I'm not in their subscription no more, I had to redo some of my videos and do redo some of my videos because the music, like all the music and all that. So, like I said, that is what that is. But I probably can always go around that because there's people that I follow that do beats. So I gotta add a beat. I gotta add a beat on the computer, all that to music. Something that I can always want Anchor. That's the good thing on Anchor, y'all. This is possible. Anchor. Anchor is a easy to use app, y'all, and it's free. When I tell y'all it's free, it's free. I have two podcasts that I was on Anchor. Well, the second podcast, y'all, the QueenQking podcast. Well, not the Queen. That's my this podcast now, y'all. I'm getting tongue tied. Uh, the Real Life Show podcast on Anchor and had got picked up. This is funny. This personal podcast I have to do. I had mainly do on Apple and Spotify. I pay for it anyway, but it's on Spotify anyway. So and I pay for Spotify because I like listen to music and get other people on the membership too. That says come on, get on, listen. I pay for something they pay me anyway. I like the background, y'all. YouTube, like I'm in the studio. Okay. So I have not did look. I'm trying to go Anchor now, but y'all, Anchor has everything you need in it. And when I tell you everything, all the recording, the audio, everything that you need is on freaking Anchor. From you can import audio stuff that you already recorded. Let's see. You can do add music on there. It's all easy, it's all in one. And then it's the fact that they're already going to distribute your podcast for you on Spotify. I know Spotify for sure, and Anchor itself, and then the other places they can distribute too. But you have to get picked up by them, and the only way to get picked up by them is that it had interest, and Anchor shoots them out to them like, look, you need to listen to the podcast, and that's why the Will of Life show, y'all. I think check it out. This episode 1 is out. All the episodes will be out every Friday. Mine podcast is a sporadic podcast because I'm sporadic like that in um I mean, I'm naturally me like that, but it's always sporadic. Okay, so what I'm doing in my life? Oh, see, that's why I need a third device because I gotta see the comments on YouTube and get comments on YouTube. I can see comments on Instagram. I can't see the comments on YouTube because the computer and how editing. I don't really need to see myself talking. Really, I know I'm recording live on this, so I don't really see myself. I need to see the comments. I have to see if I'm recording on. Oh, guys on. I mean, I'm not recording on to see what's the link is on. What's up, Oni? What to do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You too. I cannot sit now. I'm on here typing wise. I will not type because, brother, you'll see why. Exactly. Single mom to life. Please, y'all, like this video, comment. Someone asked me why I did not do a separate platform podcast and all that because I'm lazy and I think that I'm gonna do everything on. Oh, Jazz Master 44th birthday! Happy birthday, Jazz Masters! I just not seen that. So shout out to Jazz Master, the drag queen of Pro Drag Race, the mean queen. Um, y'all, YouTube, y'all seen the behind the scenes of my podcast. Instagram, same thing behind the scenes, and I'm gonna be talking in this couple of minutes. I am about to do the audio part right now. Once I log into my phone here, because like I said, I'm Simple Sam, but Simple Sam get paid. I ain't gonna lie about that. I get paid being Simple Sam. All right, y'all. Here I go. Let's see. Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to the QueenQking podcast. Yes, y'all, I am live on YouTube, so check out my personal YouTube page at Quincy Keith on YouTube. I'm live, so I can answer all your questions, and we can chat on there. You can also go to my Instagram. I'm live on Instagram, and my Instagram is the QK in the description on my link tree. You have all my social media platforms and everything I'm on. And also in my description, I will have all of my personal individual links on there too, so y'all can get at a brother. So welcome back, y'all, to the QueenQking podcast. I know y'all, it's been a long minute since I've been on. I've been on doing podcasts and all that. I've been busy between the World Life Show, another podcast that I'm on and doing between the life of happening. I have to move out this place, and this whole thing is just silly. Like today, what they saying, and like I said, it's just burns me up. That's why I'm kind of on here talking about that because it goes into the mental part of the mental part. Let's see. I still have to have surgery next month. Still got to do blood work and this whole election thing and everything. It is cray. Hold on. It is cray, y'all. I mean cray. I'm making sure that I can see everybody and I can reply. I cannot hear myself. I know it's a delay in this, but it shouldn't be letting me looking at y'all's messages and that on YouTube. But everybody, how y'all been? What y'all been up to? Hope everything going great. I know this pandemic is crazy. During time of election, everything crazy. But I'm about to bring a little laughter into everybody's heart, a little joy, a little knowledge. Talking my stuff, talking my shit at times, but talking real life stuff and about the three favorite subjects that I like to talk about, which is mental health, relationships, and sex. That's what this podcast is on. Everybody that's brand new to the podcast. That's what I mainly talk about. Three main subjects I mainly talk about because mental health goes into relationships and then relationship goes into sex. That's why I like to talk about the three. I am personally very open about my sexual life. Relationship wise, I'll talk about it to a certain point because I still keep a lot of things private, but everybody should keep a lot of things private in their relationship. Then mental health, mental part, everyone needs somebody to talk to and do that. And I'm just that type of person. Listen, give my honest opinion. I give you with no filter. I'm gonna give you straight talk with no filter. I'm not judgmental because there's stuff I have done, and you be like, oh my gosh, just like I know stuff that you were telling me is like, oh my god, moment too. But you know, so y'all, I'm gonna show you. I had this nice card game, and y'all should follow these people too. It's called the Skin Deep series on YouTube, but it's the card game is called the oh shit. Who was calling? Hello?
Hi. My office has been trying to reach you concerning your vehicle's extended warranty. You should have received a notice.
No. To my warranty. Okay, hold on. What's this? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Queen King. me say that. Okay, everybody. I titled that. That's the beginning. Okay, y'all. Y'all between eight. See. Okay, before I got rudely interrupted. Oh shit. The phone fell, y'all. The phone fell. God, the phone really fell, y'all. And the phone's on the floor. I know YouTube, Instagram was like, oh my goodness, y'all. The phone fell on the floor. So before that happens, I have to get some help. And that, oh, this disabled thing. This, I wish I can get it myself, but I can't. I wish I could get this bed. But I can't right now. I have faith I will, but I can't get this bed right now. I need the help. Which I'm about to get right now. Shaheen! That's why technology was invented. Get my phone dropped. Can you help me get it? Because the phone call came in and I accidentally knocked it over. It's on this side. Thank you. YouTube, they can't see you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, that's why I keep. Okay, I got to find a steady. I need to find something heavier, steadier. Maybe just like it. I'm not drinking coffee right now. All right, Instagram. Back on. All right, podcast. We are truly. Yeah, that's a good hit rate. All right, guys. So hopefully everybody back on. Let me go back on. YouTube's acting. It's gonna be small. This screen can be smaller. Okay, YouTube. Everybody. So I'm gonna show YouTube the car series. What's called the end. Show y'all the end. It's skin deep. It's a skin deep series. Like I told y'all, this is a great car game because do open dialogue and conversation because. And it's funny that this is in the family. This deck is the family, but they got different decks. They got the romance. They got the individual. You can do play the game by yourself, but how the game is played is. So I'm telling you how the game is card game played. So if you play it by yourself, you you have a question or something that you want to deal with, and you choose 12 cards. Because 12, you choose 12 cards anyway between both. Well, you choose 12 cards anyway. That's throughout the whole series. 12 cards. For the personal game, you ask the question, and the cards gonna pop up ask different questions about the situation that you said. Now, the family and friends, you ask your family, whoever you playing with, is it a group of y'all or one of y'all or there's two of y'all, you're asking the questions like, here's the question that I'll be asking. We reading, so let me show Insta. That's the question. Instagram. Hold on. It's not showing the question. Insta and the YouTube. Oh my god. This is horrible. You don't do no. You don't do no virtual background. Hold on. Let me take the virtual background off YouTube because it's not working for. I know y'all see that. Y'all see that picture that is for the picture for our life. Like I said, for my podcast series, y'all will see. Oh God. Anyway, y'all, for the podcast series, y'all see that. So everybody, the question states, what will you what will make you never speak to me again? Let me tell y'all about this question. Well, I have said words that I know I ain't never speak to a person I never again. They were like, because I really wouldn't care. Because once, especially this question is kind of, I ain't gonna say kind of pointed. It is kind of pointed, but then to get to a point of if I'm gonna say something for you never speak to me you again, that means there's a dislike or distrust in the relationship already. That I'll make sure that you know what you're a person that exists in the world. I understand that, but I'm not gonna never in day of my life speak to you ever, ever, never ever again. So y'all, please comment below in the video the question. If y'all can see on YouTube, what will never, what would make you never speak to me again. I'm trying to see on the screens backwards, y'all. I want to hear y'all the same question. What will never make me? What would make I had a read question. What would make you never speak to me again? Well, this is the question, y'all. What will never make? Well, y'all can read it. Look, I have to read it again frontwards because I can't see it backwards. YouTube, everybody, and welcome everybody to the podcast, doing podcast, y'all. But the question is, what will make you never speak to you again? That's the question. I wanted to see some answers up on YouTube. Y'all can always reach me on Anchor, my voicemail, to answer that question too. But yeah, that like I said, that question really I like this game because it asks a question like this to be like, okay, let's really have some open dialogue about stuff like, especially this question, stuff like this. But y'all, this month is very busy, very very busy for me as the person that I'm disabled between my court case, the moving. I still gotta have surgery next month on my arm, on my left arm, and still trying to do my podcast and do my own personal podcast and other podcasts I'm on and adventures. It is ain't gonna lie, it's rough, but I put a lot on my plate because I know at the end of the day that me putting a lot on my plate that it's gonna be reward. It's gonna be the reward is gonna be there. The reward is gonna be there, and I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it at all, people. I do not mind it at all. Really, at all, people. I don't mind it. That I have all this on my plate. I don't. So, people, we're gonna be right back after these messages. Okay, I have to do that for the podcast. Do that. We'll save. All right, y'all. We are back. We are back, people. Anchor, we are back. Everybody else, we've been back. Got to see me pause and stop a little bit. But yeah, y'all, this, like I said, it's been a trying time. So for those people who don't know about the podcast, let's go deep into this podcast a little bit more for those. Since I know I'm reaching out to a brand new audience and there's gonna be a lot more new people that's watching this. My podcast, we be talking about mental health, sex, relationship. I started this podcast because I am a book reader. I'm an Audible book listener. So I'm a book reader. I did have Kindle, but then I stopped because I'm not really a person to read all. I mean, I am. I do a lot of reading, do a lot of doing this. Y'all see me squinting, but I'm reading something. Always reading something. And the fact that I am disabled and have nothing else to do with my life, but you hear the phone, y'all, in the back. But I had nothing else to do in my life but to read and get information and to get more knowledge. I said, why not start something? Start something. So I started. I think I started YouTube then the podcast almost at the same time, almost, and I was getting receiving quite the audience. I'm still looking for people to be on this podcast show, and whether we go live and talk like this, or we can go live people and y'all not see our faces, and we just hear the audio like I do on my other podcasts that I am on. Check out the Woodlight Show, y'all. Check out the Woodlight Show episode every Friday. Episode 1 out now. Shout out to Romeo, the other host of the show. But yes, whether we do that, that I'm looking for other people to talk about relationship and help. If y'all see on the other seasons, here on other seasons that I did have YouTube stars got asked them to, oh, they came on and they talked we had a conversation. This podcast is conversational on podcast or conversation. I think conversation opens up more dialogue and it's organic and you get a lot more stuff out of having a conversation, period. Um, with talking about the three subjects. Like I said, mental health was a thing for me. Like I said, while I got in the bed and all that, relationships and sex, I think came together because I like Dr. Ruth Barnhouser. But I tell you, that woman is the bomb. That little German lady has taught me a lot about sex, a lot about sex and relationships because I was when I came on out. No, mom put me in front of the TV. I was 11 for Dr. Ruth. I came on out at 12. I really didn't start messing with men until I was 14, 15. At 14, I was just, all we did was just jack off. Jack off, matter of fact, I say jack off because I wasn't in the stage. I used to do it by myself. I used to see them naked. All the time we did was just see each other naked, and that's all. I see them naked. At 14, 15, 15. It was more so 15, 16 what I actually did to do and actually started really exploring like being with another man and really started doing stuff like my first test was always jacking off with them and all that, but we can get to that as a story time later about coming out and that whole thing. But I think relationship and sex come hand in hand. Then like I said, you got Dr. Ruth Weinhauser. I always talk about Dr. Phil and Ayana. They both do the same thing. They get straight talk. They get straight talk advice with no filter. It's not they judge, but they don't judge. And I'm not a person to judge you at all, but they do judge just a tad bit. Well, I Dr. Phil do. I ain't gonna say Ayana don't, but Dr. Phil he does judge. Um, Ayana on the other hand doesn't judge at all, but they still give that no filter kind of advice. And Ayana more so pulls at the emotional strings, but Dr. Phil more so does the straight talk and get you like this to the point like, okay, we here to help you. We're trying to get you life together. That I take their theoretical ideas and put them to my life, and I like I said, I love all three of these people. If you mix them all together, you make me because my knowledge come from the old school. When I came on out, it was old school people that took me underneath the wing to teach me how to go about life and teach things, and they instill the old saying to all of them was, "We can only advise you. It's you in your life. You run the show. This is part of you. We're not going to bed with you at night. It's by yourself unless you with somebody. You're going to bed with them. You only want to sleep in the bed by yourself. You're the only one when you die. You're the only one that can answer to God by yourself. Only thing we can do is advise you because we went down that path you went on, or we just give you some advice because we are a person on outside looking in and you want our help. So that's how I got my advice. That's how I really came up with this podcast. Hello, 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 everybody that's coming on in. That's the Instagram. I'm doing my podcast. I'm doing my podcast. So y'all be prepared for y'all be prepared Instagram. I'm talking. So yeah, that's how I came up with my advice. And then let's see, that's a relationship right now. Sexual wise, let's talk about sex. We talk about sex. Sex, like I said, is a very open subject for me. I'm very liberal and very open about it, about sexual experiences, sexual things I've done. Um, Before I got shot last year in Chicago, I was telling you three things in Chicago. I ain't gonna lie, I told you sexuality. I tell you sex and tell you smartness at the end because I was me. That's been always been me, and that's still me to today. Even though I'm able, I still say you that. I still say you that, but then I have to say you in a different way because I am disabled and I got to, I'm still adapting. I have not yet have experienced sexually being disabled, but it's coming. It is coming, 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 y'all. Coming. When I say coming, it is coming. When that hopefully coming soon, but I have not yet. I have not yet, people, yet do an experience like that yet, but it's coming soon, and that'll be like another story time. But yes, people, I know I'm all over the place right now. I'm all over the place. Hey, everybody on Facebook, I'm doing my podcast. It's live. Let me show you Instagram. Look, come up. Y'all on the podcast, on audio, y'all listening. This is my simple setup. I'm on live doing podcasts and I'm audio recording. So y'all see the back. Oops. Make sure. Okay. But yes, y'all seen the background stuff. Instagram. Okay, I can go back to y'all. So yeah, it's yeah. I was going there. I got lost. Y'all. Oh yeah, I know I'm all over the place right now. I'm using it all over the place. I used to have a subject matter. I just came on to say, hey, do something, especially for Anchor. 'Cause I ain't do it for a long time. Especially do a YouTube video and something for Instagram. 'Cause I know a lot of people are on here that I see they go in and out. But yes, last year really in May that really affected me getting shot in Chicago because I would never thought that I would got shot. First of all, I would never thought that I would got shot. Period. Because all I did go to work and come home. That's all. I did start helping the community out by because I was that's one thing that I am really strong on about sex and sexual matter and sexual health. I'm really passionate about that. So I'm really doing the community and doing that. Slash, I'm really passionate about double dutch, which I'll see more double dutch videos. Everybody and double dutch stuff coming soon because once this thing get fixed and stuff on, baby. But yes, I would. Like I said, I went to work and all that. I did my little things here and there, but it wasn't like big. And the fact that I tell people every time about this shooting, the fact that I was living in Chicago, I always took the gamble already for living in Chicago. And then the area I was living at, it was already a gamble because I was already thinking anyway, and I was trying to move closer to my job area because it's by the school and it was getting gentrified and it was safer than when I was, but it wasn't that far from my job. And like I said, I didn't talk to nobody. I didn't talk to nobody or do nothing, so I would expect um, I was not expecting to get shot like I got shot after helping somebody. Really after helping somebody with their groceries, then getting shot. I was never expecting. I ain't gonna lie, I was never expecting to me to get shot. To this change my life, like pivotally to me to have to change what I do and then that to a lifestyle and still be me at the same time. Like I'm still going through this, y'all. Still going through this, adapting this whole lifestyle change. Because even though that I'm talking to other people that's able, that said this is not a lifestyle change. This is what it is. I go, it's a lifestyle change to a person that was walking, helping you out. Because I still have my dialysis license and my phlebotomy license. I could still work on a phlebotomy clinic and that, but I can't do it because between this hand is the hand that I really will palpate with, and palpate meaning like filling your veins to stick you or do anything with. It is not it, and I'll be in pain right now. I'm not in like total pain. I'm in pain right now between nerve pain and this being tingly. It's like it really is. It's really like and like I told them this is a lifestyle change because I need help, and I don't really. I'm a person. I don't really depend on help or like that because I go get myself, but now that I'm depending on help, it's like Quincy. Be patient, have lots of patience. You are patient already, but really gotta have lots and lots of patience. Lots of patience when it comes to helping all that. So, I am like I am doing. I really am. All right, peoples. Well, we will be here right back. Right back. Why? We'll be right back, y'all. We'll be right back after this short break. All right, y'all. This is Hoof doing this is crazy. So I'm going live on the Insta and YouTube and still doing this and Hoof. I'm about to edit the audio on this. Oh, y'all. The crazy is I'm about to end this audio recording by wrapping this up, y'all, on YouTube and Instagram. Get back to watching some cartoons doing something because the credit juices are going, but I don't. The credit juices are going. Ain't gonna lie, y'all. They are going, but I don't want to be loquacious. And y'all can look at loquacious. It's in the dictionary. Everybody, it means talkative. I don't want to be too talkative, but I want to be talkative enough that I can put the episode out today, hopefully, and not today. It's definitely be out tomorrow. And also say this on YouTube and not. I'm just not gonna be edited. The live is not gonna be edited, and that's edited by live anyway. Um, but edit at least the audio for Anchor. I am on my personal podcast, y'all. It is on Anchor, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. The other podcasts I'm on, The Will of Life, is on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts. If you got an Android phone, y'all. What else? Beaker, Radio Public, and PocketCasts. But there are lovely sites. I'm so happy that we got picked up, and y'all should listen to that. They talk about the disabled lifestyle. I do have my good friend, best as a friend, Romeo on the show, and we do that every Friday. Episode is on. We do a recorded episode. We record the episode when we same whether it's on YouTube or Anchor. Anchor will be a little different because little commercial, just like on YouTube, it's a little commercial, but it's the same recording. You just record it on. We make it where it's still a YouTube show with that. We won't go live once a month on that. People live once a month on that. My live, like I said, this podcast personally, I will go live. I might record. I might do record a session here and there. It's not. I need to have a shirt on, but I need to have a shirt on. I'm when I actually go live for real, talk to you. I will have clothes on. Well, I can't see me anyway. I'll just see my head with no neck. Instagram, you can actually see me with no shirt on, but right now, I'm in the bed, so I ain't showing like on my body, even though I brother it's nudist and brother will peel off to this in a minute. And like I said, I can be a person for adult teens or teens of period stuff for your bowels and bladder. So I'm with it. I'm looking for the word. It is skipping me right now. But will come to me urinary products that you need to, help with leakage or just having problems. I'll be a spokesmodel. I ain't gonna lie to you and say, ding, look at me. They already call me Huggy in this diaper. Call me Pepper, Huggy, whatever, because I'm gonna get paid, and still be spoken on. Say I use these products. These products are good. That's one thing about me. I would never use a product that is not good. Or never say, "Oh, this is good." Like where is it's up behind the computer. The Mad Rabbit Tattoo A is wonderful. I can see I haven't put it on, but I didn't have the tattoos over 5 plus years and look at them. Putting that on has to rejuvenate them. You can see them a bit more. I can see the difference. I can see the difference. They've been rejuvenated. I have not put it on in a minute. But as y'all can see, these tattoos are just looking like woof. I'm looking at on Instagram and YouTube. I'm looking at y'all. It just like all right. So let me go back to Anchor and wrap this up. All right, y'all. Welcome back to the QueenQking podcast. We are back. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up and say thank you all for listening. I know this is a quick little, throw one two something. I just want to put something out there for everybody to listen to. Everybody can do. I know I was all over the place. Like I said, y'all, this podcast will be live on YouTube and on Instagram. All my links will be in the description of YouTube. If you want to follow the live podcast, you could look for me on YouTube at Quincy Keith. Once again, my name QUINCY. Last name spelled KEITH. Once again, first name QUINCY. Last name spelled KEITH. Quincy Keith. I can't miss it. It's an old picture of me and my when I had my locks. Yes, my locks. And if you also want to follow me on Instagram, all you got to do is follow me at the QK is the and QK all together, there were no spaces, all lowercase. On my Instagram, it is linked to in my bio for everything. In my bio, I also have my business, which is QKBAE 88. My business page on Instagram. I mean, I'm sorry, but my business is called QKBAE 88. I'm gonna get a trademark real soon, real soon, and get I am with somebody with an LLC already, but I don't make my own. I'm gonna use QKBAE 88 for for my big company. I am a blogger. I am a coach. I'm a blogger. I'm self-taught editing, so y'all know I can work with y'all because, like I tell people, I'm Simple Sam. Simple Sam gets paid, and Simple Sam go somewhere. Y'all go somewhere. That's what I do. Y'all can find me in there to do some business, talk business. Y'all can, like I said, all my stuff will be in the YouTube description and watch on YouTube. All my stuff will be in the description in the podcast, so y'all can follow me. Um, yeah, I am looking for people. So once again, let me make this clear. Hopefully, I did my ad on here, which I recorded ad. I am looking for people to be on my podcast where this is a conversation. This podcast is a conversational piece where we talk about sex, relationship, mental health. We're gonna go follow one of the categories. Usually, I have a topic, especially coming up. I will have a topic where we talk about something which fall into one of the categories, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna learn something. We're gonna have open dialogue, y'all. And I'm looking for guests. I'm looking for guests. I might interview you. You don't know what you get. Interview. You might play my favorite card game, the and series by Skin Deep. I'll make sure that I show y'all. Even though I'm not sponsored by them, let's go out there and play them. I'm not sponsored by them. Go out there to play them. This is the question, y'all. I had Instagram. If y'all can see that. I want y'all to answer this. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Take a picture. Anchor on the podcast is the question was what would make you never speak to me again? I can leave a voice message y'all on my anchor. I can let you do voice message and tell me. Instagram comment, YouTube comment below on that. But yes, definitely y'all I'm looking for people to be on. I know I have my family and friends when they already said Timo already said yes, and they're gonna do it anyway because it's a podcast and they would like to do it. So y'all, Please go and follow my podcast and listen to it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Like I said, this podcast is live on Insta, YouTube. So please, people, please, help a brother, support a brother just by listening. This is up to the ads so a brother can get paid. Brother trying to make some passive income while in this pandemic and by being disabled, even though that I am doing my thing with the hustling of that. But guys, until oh my goodness, it's found in court and we have a simple setup. All right, guys, until next time, I love you all. Remember, you have a purpose here, and thank you for listening to the QueenQking podcast. Okay, y'all, that's done. Oh, I'm so happy this is done. And wait for everybody, because I know instead I was on here doing podcasts. Class, I'm live on YouTube doing the podcast at the same time. To me, let me show y'all. My brother has upgraded. He used to be sort of upgrade himself in a different way. That is done. I will edit today. I will edit today. Hey, Niche, what you doing, girl? You can always come up on here and we can talk. We can talk. Hopefully they got the little request thing up on here. It's working. I just got finished doing my podcast, my personal podcast, and I'm live on YouTube doing it too. Which YouTube, I don't get off of this in this live. So let me work this on out. I'm doing. I'm doing